Hi friends, my name is Nicole, but you can call me Nick. Please like and subscribe before I continue with my story. I was a 15-year-old girl who had always been a bit of a night owl. I loved staying up late, reading or watching TV, but one week, I decided to push the limits and see how long I could go without sleeping. I was curious to see what would happen to my body and my mind. The first night, I felt a bit tired, but I managed to stay awake. The second night, I started to feel a little bit more tired, but I still managed to stay awake. By the third night, I was starting to feel like my body was rebelling against me. My eyes were heavy, and my mind was foggy. I had trouble focusing on anything, but I was determined to see how long I could go. As the days went by, I started to experience some strange symptoms. My vision became blurry, and I had trouble concentrating. I felt disoriented and confused, like I was in a dream. I also started to have trouble remembering things, and I felt paranoid and anxious. I was determined to finish the week, but by the fifth night, I was really starting to feel the effects of sleep deprivation. My body was weak, and my mind was racing. I couldn't stop thinking about the things I had to do, and I was having trouble falling asleep. I knew I had to stop, but I was scared that if I went to sleep, I would never wake up again. On the sixth night, I finally couldn't take it anymore, and I gave in to my body's demands and fell asleep. I slept for a solid 12 hours, and when I woke up, I felt like a new person. My mind was clear, and my body felt refreshed. I realized that sleep is essential for our physical and mental well-being, and that going without it for too long can have serious consequences. After that experience, I made sure to prioritize sleep and establish a consistent sleep schedule. I also learned about the importance of listening to my body and taking care of my health. It was a valuable lesson, but it came at the cost of feeling exhausted and unwell for the week. It's important to note that going without sleep for prolonged periods of time can be dangerous and lead to serious health issues. It is important to prioritize getting enough sleep every night and to establish a consistent sleep schedule. It's also important to consult with a doctor if you're experiencing any difficulties with your sleep. After my week-long experiment, I was determined to make up for lost time and catch up on all the sleep I had missed, but I soon realized that it wasn't that easy. My body was still recovering from the effects of sleep deprivation, and I had trouble falling asleep at night. I also had vivid and disturbing dreams that left me feeling uneasy. I started to experience anxiety and depression symptoms, and I was having trouble concentrating in school. I also noticed that my memory had been affected and that I was forgetful. I knew I needed to seek help, and I decided to talk to my parents and my doctor. My doctor explained to me that my body and brain were still recovering from the effects of sleep deprivation, and that it could take some time for me to fully recover. He also recommended that I establish a consistent sleep schedule, limit my caffeine and screen time before bed, and practice relaxation techniques to help me fall asleep. I followed my doctor's advice and started to see improvement. I was able to fall asleep more easily, and my sleep was more restful. I also started to feel more energized during the day, and my mood improved. I was also able to focus better in school, and my memory improved. I learned that sleep is essential for our overall well-being, and that going without it for too long can have serious consequences on our physical and mental health. I also learned that it is important to listen to our body's signals and to take care of our health. I made sure to prioritize sleep and establish a consistent sleep schedule. I also made a point to limit my caffeine and screen time before bed and practice relaxation techniques to help me fall asleep. As time went on, I noticed a significant improvement in my overall well-being. I had more energy, my mood was better, and I was able to focus better in school. I also noticed that my memory had improved, and my anxiety and depression symptoms had decreased. I shared my experience with my classmates and friends, and I was surprised to find out that many of them had similar problems with sleep. I decided to educate myself more about the importance of sleep, and I started to share my knowledge with others. I also encouraged my classmates to talk to their parents and doctors if they were having trouble sleeping. I realized that my experience had a positive impact on my life and others as well. I learned that it is important to take care of our health and to listen to our body's signals. I also learned the importance of seeking help when needed and to share our experiences with others in order to help them. As I continued to educate myself about the importance of sleep, I became more aware of the various sleep disorders that people can experience. I learned about insomnia, sleep apnea, and narcolepsy, and I realized that many people suffer from these conditions and don't even know it. I decided to take action and help raise awareness about the importance of sleep and the importance of getting help If you're experiencing sleep problems, I reached out to my school's health center and organized a sleep awareness week. During the week, I set up informational booths, and I gave presentations to my classmates about the importance of sleep and the various sleep disorders. I also provided resources and information about where to get help if they were experiencing sleep problems. The Sleep Awareness Week was a huge success, and I received positive feedback from my classmates, teachers, and my school's health center. Many of my classmates were surprised to learn about the various sleep disorders and the importance of getting help if they were experiencing sleep problems. I also partnered with a local sleep center and volunteered to help educate the community about sleep health. I helped organize sleep screenings and educational seminars, and I was able to reach out to many people who were struggling with sleep problems and help them get the help they needed. I was happy to have made a difference and to have helped raise awareness about the importance of sleep and sleep disorders. I learned that by taking action and educating myself, I was able to make a positive impact on the lives of others. If you liked this story, be sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment letting me know what you thought. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting content like this. Thanks for watching.